the blade dealer. Make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Hey, niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be steppin'. Coolin' kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds in one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today, as you can see, we're in the New York Giants Full Access Studios, and we're going to be talking about the New York Giants' new dynamic duo, Daniel Jones and Malik Nabers, and their connection that they're already building during this offseason here in training camp. The Daniel Jones-Malik Nabers connection has been deadly, and it looks like it's legit. Looks like it's a legit connection, man. Looks like these guys are building an actual rapport with each other. Daniel Jones is figuring out that, hey, I got a dog on this team and I'm going to feed him. Now, in the training camp practice today, they fed Malik Nabers all day today. They went to him 9 times and it was 9 completions. 9 of 9, 100% connection between Daniel Jones and Malik Nabers against a different team. It wasn't against Cordell Flott, and it wasn't against Deonte Banks, the people on the New York Giants sidelines. It was against another opponent, another team that's coming in to stop you. And that Daniel Jones-Malik Nabers connection went off against the Detroit Lions today. One completed pass. I think it went out at the 1 yard line that they try to say was incomplete, but the footage shows that he got both feet in. He hit Malik Nabers on a slant and he took it deep. He hit Malik Nabers on a comeback, hit Malik Nabers on a bootleg. He hit Malik Nabers across the middle of the field, hit Malik Nabers on a hitch. He hit Malik Nabers any way that he wanted to hit Malik Nabers today against the Detroit Lions. Daniel Jones did. Why? Because he had protection, and another reason, he trusts Malik Nabers. He sees the dog in Malik Nabers. When they complete a pass, he goes down to congratulate Malik Nabers on the job well done. Now, let's talk about Daniel Jones and the confidence that he has of getting Malik Nabers the ball. When you look at quarterbacks around the league, most of your top quarterbacks have a guy that they can go to and they know they can count on at any time. Justin Herbert, a lot of people like him. He had Keenan Allen. Josh Allen until this year. He has Stephon Diggs. Joe Burrow. He has T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Patrick Mahomes. Jason Kelsey. Travis Kelsey, Tua, who just got paid, Tyreek Hill, number 1 rated player in the NFL in the top 100, Jalen Waddle. You got Trevor Lawrence. Now that he has Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram. You got Lamar Jackson. Now that he has Flowers, and he has his tight end, Mark Andrews. It's like quarterbacks, I mean, they have most of your top quarterbacks, they have somebody that they can go to and they can depend on game in, game out. They do. When you look at all those quarterbacks, the best DJ has ever had before Malik Nabers got here was Darius Slayton. And this is not a shot at Darius Slayton. He's just not Malik Nabers. I mean, all your top quarterbacks have a weapon that they could go to at any given time. Look at the Saints. You got the boy from Ohio State that they drafted that I said that would be very good. I always forget his name because I'm bad with names, but he was very good. Look at Aaron Rodgers. the other receiver from Ohio State, Wilson. He has him. You see, most of the time when you go to a quarterback, usually they have a number one weapon. Stroud last year was Nico Collins. Now he has two in Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins. The Colts quarterbacks, they have Michael Pittman. The Raiders, Adams. The Broncos, you can even say Cortland Sutton. You see what I'm saying? See how I'm going through team? The 49ers, they had Ayuk before the trade happened today. Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey. They have that guy that they can throw to. They know they can count day in, day out. Matthew Stafford over there with this the Rams. He got Puka and Cooper Kupp now. The Detroit Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the tight end, Sam Laporta. You see what I'm saying? Like, most good quarterbacks have somebody they can go to. Or a lot of them have multiple guys they can go to. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Smith. Jaden Daniels now over there. Terry McLaurin. Dak Prescott with the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. People don't see that we were one of the only teams that didn't have the guy on the team to where the quarterback can depend on game in and game out. Can I give you more? Yeah, Cleveland Browns, Amari Cooper, David Njoku. The Pittsburgh Steelers, you see what they did? They went and got Brandon Ayuk. And they had George Pickens before then. And Deontay Johnson before he went to the Panthers. Guess what? The Panthers got Deontay Johnson, Xavier Legette. The Chicago Bears, they went and got Caleb Williams. They went and got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. And they drafted the boy from Washington, Rome Odunze. So why would the New York Giants fans, do they expect Daniel Jones to go out there with practice squad receivers and produce major numbers when no other quarterback that you like does that? Well, guess what? Daniel Jones has Malik Nabers now. Daniel Jones has a guy that he can depend on game in and game out. And guess what? It's going to elevate Hyatt. It's going to elevate Robinson. It's going to elevate Theo Johnson. You see, this connection here can be absolutely scary if this offensive line blocks, because this guy Malik Nabers has proven that he is like that. Like Primetime usually says. Coach Prime. He's just like that. His routes are like that. His catch radius is like that. His route run is like that. And he's just a pure dog. He's the dude that's like, look, I'm open. Get me the ball. And DJ, for the most part, this offseason is like, okay, let me get it to you. You open, I'm gonna keep throwing it to you. And now that's allowing Jalen Hyatt to be the weapon that we need him to be deep down the field, because Malik Nabers opens up the field so much more for Daniel Jones, and he's given him a comfort that he's never had in his career. So don't be surprised if this man goes out there and starts balling out with Malik Nabers and starts throwing touchdowns to Malik Nabers, starts throwing Malik Nabers slant routes, and Nabers takes it 25 to 30 yards and flips field. Don't be surprised that when people start double teaming Malik Nabers because he's killing the outside corner, we got to bracket this dude, that Wan'Dale Robinson starts getting catches and moving the chains. Don't be surprised when Jalen Hyatt starts getting one-on-one coverage and starts beating people on deep routes, and Daniel Jones has the time and he releases it to him for another big play. You see, the offensive line and having a number one weapon are so key for your team and for your offense, because it allows you to run the scheme that you want to run. It opens up the field for your quarterback. And when that quarterback has that confidence to know it on 3rd and 8, I could go to my guy Malik Nabers on one-on-one and he's going to get the job done, that turns you into a different quarterback. Ask Kirk Cousins. Look at all the weapons Kirk Cousins has played with. Is he the greatest quarterback of all time? No, but he puts up stats. You want to know why? Because he's always had a variety of weapons on his teams. And he's turned that into payday after payday after payday after payday. Go over there, ask Joe Burrow, would he give up Jamar Chase for anything over there? Go ask him. A receiver that can run any route that you want him to run. A receiver that can jump up and catch the ball over somebody. A receiver that just has the awareness to keep his feet in bounds. A receiver that could take a slant to the house. A receiver that could go across the middle and snag the ball and get you the first down. A receiver that's just an absolute dog. It looks like Daniel Jones has that. Matter of fact, I know he has that. You just got to get the ball to him. And so far, so good against his own team and against other competition. So you can't say that he can't do it against other competition because he just did it against the Lions today. Oh, it's only a joint practice. Yeah, but that joint practice, you see people getting popped like Eric Gray. You see people getting popped like Terry Armstead by Andrew Thomas. You see a bunch of fights. There was a lot of aggression out there on that field, and there was a lot of pride out there on that field, and each team was looking to dominate, and the Giants came out on top today. Unlike they did last season when you said, hey, when we got punked by those dudes, you said, hey, we're not a good team because you based everything off that joint practice. That's legit. But when the Giants flip it around and turn it around on the Lions, now all of a sudden, oh, it's just joint practice. Nah, brother. See, the Big Blue Crew, we've been told you that a quarterback needs an offensive line to block, at least be NFL caliber, and he needs a number one receiver. And by golly, looks like we got both this year. We got a decent offensive line that's NFL caliber. Is it the best? No, not by a long shot. But it's way better than what it was. So it's going to give Daniel Jones the opportunity to step up in the pocket. It's going to give Daniel Jones to go through his progressions. It's going to give Daniel Jones the time to throw the ball downfield and be accurate. Now we can start evaluating everything about Daniel Jones. Let's see if he can't read the field is true. Let's see if he can't throw the ball deep is true. Let's see if he can't step up in the pocket and avoid pressure is true when he has a pocket. Let's see if those things are true. Let's do a real evaluation of Mr. Daniel Jones when he has Malik Nabers, when he has Jermaine Illuminor and Van Rotten on his right side, and Andrew Thomas and John Runyon on his left side. Let's see what he do with a couple of good pockets. Because so far, so good. He's been throwing the ball deep and he's been connecting at a very high rate. You only got one practice where he didn't do that. And guess what? A lot of you fans are just going to base everything off that one practice where he missed a couple of open, deep people. Like no other quarterback has ever done that. See, the New York Giants are literally doing what we in the Big Blue Crew have been asking for the past 5 years since Daniel Jones has been here. Let's give him an offensive line and a number one receiver so we can give him a fair evaluation. And what a perfect time to do it, because he's going into the second year of his contract, and if he does not produce, he will be cut and we will save a lot of money, or he will earn the money on that contract and we'll still have him on a bargain going through his contract at $40 million, while all these other quarterbacks are making between 52 and 55 million. See, he's the 18th ranked quarterback, and we've been told you that when he got signed for 40 million. I told you that if he balls out on 40 million, that's going to be a huge bargain, because there's a lot of other quarterbacks that are going to get paid. Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts. The quarterback over there in San Francisco about to get paid. Oh, Lamar Jackson. I told you that a bunch of these dudes were going to get paid. Told you. But it is what it is. A lot of things that we say come true. Might not see it right then and there, but foresight's a mother. So if Daniel Jones goes out there, produces with his #1 receiver, Malik Nabers, and he's only averaging $40 million a year, looks like that contract will be a bargain, like I said it would. See, here on New York Giants Full Access, I'm glad you guys get to see the new studio that's behind me. You know what I'm saying? We're under construction. We're gonna get some things done to the new studio. Always trying to bring something new to you guys. Shout out to NYG, man, that told me yesterday, man, be yourself. You ain't gotta be nobody else, man. Continue doing the videos the way you're doing them, man. Keep being creative. And guess what? He just unlocked my creativity. Just like Joe Shane and Brian Dabo looking like they have unlocked Daniel Jones' creativity with a brand new weapon and a brand new offensive line, which we told you a long time ago that maybe, just maybe, this quarterback is not as bad as you think he is if he actually had a fair chance. And it looks like the New York Giants are doing that. And guess what? In one little offseason, he's forming a dynamic duo with his new weapon in Malik Nabers. Something to think about, man. Giants fans, Giants Twitter, national media. Now you got the national media. Oh, yeah, I might have to get a Daniel Jones jersey. Yeah, okay. Maybe Daniel Jones did need a Malik Nabers. Maybe he did need a #1 receiver. No crap, Sherlock. There's plenty of quarterbacks that need a #1 receiver in our offensive line to produce. It's football 1-on-1. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and join the big blue crew and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. And go copy some merch from the Big Pat Sports Shop. The New York Giants Full Access merch is in the shop. Go copy you a shirt, a hat, a hoodie, a bag, a mouse pad, a cup, a mug, sweatshirt, shorts, socks. We got everything that you need in the Big Pat Sports Shop, man. So don't worry, you'll find something that you like once you click that link in the description. But after you do that, and until then, you know what it is, man. Peace.
Hitting the mic, spitting the facts, coming with full access. Big Pat in the house with giant tactics. Eli's handoff, rapping the classics. 90s beats, we blast this in New York. Big Blue. Where the G-men roam, Super Bowls in the vault, that's the Empire's home. Red, white, and blue, where the legends are grown. Giants full access, this the zone, got the tone.